Tyler and Jake.
Why is your tagline the Jake Slayer?
Because
you won in the league that doesn't matter at this podcast.
I'm manifesting what's going to happen this week. And we all know what happens in the regular season. Actually, I think we have done the statistics, and it's actually pretty even overall, but it feels like I beat you more in the regular season than I actually do.
Because you make a huge deal about it.
Yeah, because it's your Super Bowl. And you're like, oh, I beat Jake. I finally beat Jake. Yo, what up, Slink? What's poppin'?
You know what? I'm on a 6-game winning streak, and most of them have been blowouts. So I don't see why that changes this week against your team that really is kind of mediocre this year compared to like Ben, me.
League record or Dynasty?
I think you know what we're talking about. We're talking about the Dynasty League.
He's talking Dynasty. He's talking shit.
I'm not talking about league record where, first of all, I'm second in max points, but 11th place. So I'll go shoot myself in the fucking head in the other room before I talk about that league.
Good way to get through all those filters at the 5-minute mark of all the major streaming platforms. That's good. Yeah, that'll get through. Yep.
I mean, too.
Just bleep those out. We'll get the moderators to bleep those out. Thanks.
Yeah, wide receiver 3.
Thanks, our moderator. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the Those Fantasy Dudes podcast. Going into week 12 here. Week 12. God, that means there's only, 6 or 7 weeks before we can finally fucking be done with this. No, I'm just kidding. I love doing this.
Before you can be done with this.
I'm going to be sad.
More like 3 or 4 weeks.
It's going to be Wow, that hurts, Jake. I think in reality, you're just kind of projecting how you feel about your teams.
I don't think so. I'm on a winning streak. I've won 3 weeks in a row. I'm in contention in every league.
Oh, okay.
I play you two the next 2 weeks in Dynasty, so my next 2 weeks matter the most. But I'm coming in off a win streak, and then the nice thing is I play Troy in the last week. Well, he's got the Texans on bye, which if you don't know anything about Troy's team, he has C.J. Stroud, Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz. That's pretty much most of his team.
I was actually shocked to find out last night that he didn't have Kaimi Fairburn on his team.
Yeah.
He was actually going against Kaimi, and that's what lost him the matchup. So if he had just, committed to the bit, he would have won.
He will be starting, it looks like Brock Purdy, which is actually fine. And then maybe
I don't care.
Pacheco if he's back.
Yeah, let's go through his whole starting lineup.
I don't care about Troy's shitty team that he sold out on because he wanted to give you James Cook because he's your friend.
And
anyways, welcome back to the show. We're here to talk about fantasy football, Brittany Mahomes, maybe do a little fit check. I guess we could talk about some NFL news, maybe some injuries, some coaching changes. Some people got benched hilariously for you Jets fans, Giants fans out there.
They benched same thing.
Yeah, same thing. It really doesn't matter. They play in the same stadium. They both suck ass. Yeah. If you want to follow us, you can do so on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, at Those Fantasy Dudes, Fantasy Dudes Pod on X. Give us money. Link in our bio. Slink. Give us money.
Calling you out.
If you're watching on YouTube and you want to listen to us instead safely in the car in traffic, you can do so on the following podcast platforms. I've been sick and I've actually been losing my voice, so give me the benefit of the doubt here. I'm going to try my best.
I believe in you.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Castbox, version Radio Republic, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Warhorn Castro, Podchaser, Podcast Addict, Podbean, Podcast Guru, Podcast Republic, Podverse, and Spotify for podcasters at host platform.
By sick, do you mean drinking too many 10% beers before the show?
I mean, I had 6 Celsius today at work.
You hurt your back. You hurt your back. What do you mean you're sick?
My man's
give us
falling
money.
apart.
Yeah, if you want to give us money, you can do so that you can do a monthly subscription. You can give us as much money as you want, or you can just donate to the show. So
all of our listeners started giving us 1 cent.
Yeah,
we might have 30 cents.
Link is in our Instagram bio.
We've had a little bit more profit than that. I want you to know that's not actually true. It might have. My voice might have cracked there. I might just be slurring my words because I'm on muscle relaxers and the tongue is a muscle. Anyways, here we go. Yeah. Should we get into the best segment of the show?
Obviously.
Yeah. Jake, you ready?
Jake's excited.
Brittany Mahomes update. Brittany Mahomes update.
Hey. Jake, you can take it from here. Let's do this.
All right, we're going to be talking about Patrick Mahomes Sr.
All right, and then we're going to get rid of Jake because he sucks, and we're going to talk about the Brittany Mahomes update. Just so you guys know, here's the disclaimer. It is not real, okay?
This segment is purely for comedic purposes, and I do not stand by any of the claims I have just made. We hope to see you back every week for updates on Brittany Mahomes and possibly some fantasy football insights along the way. Thank you for your time.
It's a joke. Okay, here we go. You guys ready?
Yes.
I did.
Ready.
Well, I did do a little bit of prep here. I did do a tiny script, so let's do this.
Let's
give me
get
2
it.
seconds here. You pull up her Instagram because we need a visual representation of who we're talking about.
Gotta have a picture. Who's Brittany
Here's our-
Mahomes? Who's that? Ah! Oh my God!
Brittany
Oh
Mahomes.
my God, she's terrifying. She's terrifying. Oh my God.
Ah!
Here, is it Halloween? No, it's November. Okay. Brittany is well into her 3rd trimester. Oh, actually, no. We got to do this backdrop here because it's more fun.
Hey,
right?
there it is. Very
The
good.
Brittany Mahomes backdrop. Let's go.
Sure is.
Brittany's well into her 3rd trimester now, with the baby due no later than early January. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what a trimester is, but that sounded like the right term to use. That said,
3 months. It's in the name. It's try 3.
so is
Let him
that
have
like,
it.
You know that a baby takes 9 months.
so is
you
that
couldn't
month
sort out
7
from
to 9
try?
then? Is that what it is?
I wouldn't
7 to 9?
assume that John knows
It
that.
means she's in between month 6 and month 9, John. She could be 7, 8, 9.
Do you remember? I'm gonna get rid of this so we can see your face because you are very handsome and you've
I
you've
got my
earned
beard
that.
cleaned
You've
up.
earned
too.
that. That looks pretty nice. Did you do that
It's
yourself?
all right.
No, I go to a barber.
Oh, I need a nice barber. I go to Supercuts and they don't speak
You
English.
literally live near Miami. You could have the nicest barber. They have fucking great barbers down there.
I don't know what it is, but like I'm not willing to spend that much on a haircut.
It's $30.
Had a
No,
nice
well,
barber.
I spend that much at Supercuts.
My barber's good. And
Listen,
mine costs with it.
my words are invalid in this argument. So I'll let
How's
you
the
do-
con-
do
well,
this
that's fair.
one.
How's the conversation? Do you go for the conversation or not really?
So growing up, my dad used to take me to this Navy barber. His name was Joe, and he was, if you've seen The Sopranos, imagine Paulie Walnuts, but like add 200 pounds. And he was like this really thick.
Paulie Walnut's
Italian man.
already big.
No, he wasn't that big. But
Oh.
you haven't seen The Sopranos? But anyway, he had these thick, meaty hands, and he would grab my head and he would shave my whole head. That was the only haircut I was allowed to have as a kid. And he would always, my dad would make me pay him with cash, and he would always pull out this huge wad of cash and give me change, and then I would have to tip him. And then he was also a high roller at the casino. And I figured out later on in life that he was definitely money laundering through the casino, and like taking all his payments in cash and then taking it to the casino and gambling it so that he didn't have to pay taxes and he could claim way less. He had all these pictures of him in like boxers on his walls. I liked it because I was 11 and I could read Maxim in the waiting room before my haircut.
Damn, that's crazy.
That's a good barber right there.
And then my dad took me to Supercuts one time on vacation, and the lady there, I don't know why we went on vacation. He required it. The lady cut my head with the clipper, and then my parents got divorced, and I never cut my hair again.
Damn, we just got your whole life story.
Well,
I had probably
that was a good bit.
No, that was really good. I think let's talk about my haircut experience as a kid because it was actually probably the polar opposite. I was
all right, I'll be back in like 20 minutes after you guys hash all this out.
No problem,
feeling left out.
Tyler did have cool hair at one point. I promise.
I did have very cool hair. I still have cool hair. It's just my face.
That's true.
Well, yeah, no, I love your face. I'm glad you don't have hair, so I can see more of your face.
Thanks.
You're welcome. my haircut experience was I was very self-conscious and had long hair. I had like the Bieber cut, right? So I would go with my mom to her hairstylist where she would get like keratin treatments. So I would just sit there in the waiting room with like a Cosmopolitan magazine. And then I would go get my haircut just a little bit because I didn't want to see too much of my eyebrows.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I was a fucking loser. Anyways, and it was a little bit weird. I didn't really get a real haircut until I was in college.
I don't get the eyebrows thing.
I don't know. It's not confident. I have a big forehead, and I have a receding hairline.
I really have not felt like you have a big forehead. You have a big head. Hey, I have a hat stretcher now. Do you want to borrow my hat stretcher?
That's a thing?
Yeah. $15 on Amazon.
Jake's hands.
Where'd you get that, Adam and Eve?
No. It's for cowboy hats and fitted hats. It's actually So great. It stretched out my size 8 fitted hat because I can't find. They don't make fitted hats for my head.
Damn. Okay, so I have a huge head. I have like a 7 3/8. Or no,
What?
7.
I'm just kidding.
No, you probably have a 7/7
Thank you, Chris. Glad you're here. Mushroom cut. Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Back in the day, that was meta.
Sure.
Anyways, back to Brittany Mahomes.
Yeah, the important stuff.
Okay. Brittany Mahomes, obviously. That said, Brittany didn't post anything major on Instagram this week, but of course she wouldn't miss a chilly November game in Orchard Park, especially when it's against her husband's rival, who, by the way, is dating a much more successful actress than Brittany, but isn't up in everybody's face about it. Do you guys remember what Hollywood actress Josh Allen is dating?
Who?
I can give you multiple choice.
It's gonna be someone I don't know.
Wait, who's dating who?
Josh Allen is dating a very famous Hollywood
Oh,
actress.
Haley Steinfeld.
Wow, I was gonna give you multiple choice. That is correct. It is.
Damn,
Haley
I'm gonna go
Steinfeld.
with Emma Stone. That's a lock.
I'm really proud of you.
Tyler's
Jake.
lock
That's
of the week.
impressive.
I don't know why those stick in my brain because Blake Lively is also married to what's his name from the Mint Mobile. He's
Ryan
Ryan.
Reynolds.
Mint Mobile.
I really thought I would get you with that one. You mean Deadpool? You get Mint Mobile before you get Deadpool? That's insane. Okay.
Van Wilder.
Haley Steinfeld with Josh Allen. Van Wilder.
I don't
I've
even
never
know
seen
who she is. What she
I've
is?
never seen her in
Bumblebee?
anything. No, I'm not watching that shit.
It's actually a really good movie. It's like
Probably
a
pretty
spin-off from
ass.
Transformers. Also,
Yeah, I
Pitch
know what
Perfect
it
2.
is.
Pitch Perfect 2 with anyways. Yeah,
Dude,
good
she's
job.
in
Jake.
nothing. She's in the Hawkeye show.
Ugh.
Yeah, she plays
She's like an
I
extra in
actually
like
have the
Pitch
Funko Pop.
Perfect
You want me to
2.
go get it? I'll go get the Funko Pop.
If
Give
you
me
put
a
a gun to my head and said, "Watch the Hawkeye show," I'd be like, "Just do it."
How is she so famous? She's not in anything.
She probably, Tyler, she has more money right now than we'll ever have in our entire life.
Speak for yourself, man. I don't know.
I actually can't believe I didn't think to go
Uh-huh.
grab this, but here she is. This is her in Hawkeye. It's Haley Steinfeld right here.
The most memorable
John-
thing she's in is True Grit. She's the little girl from True Grit.
She got nominated
John-
for Best Supporting Actress for that. by the
Do you
Yeah,
way.
that was
think
a good
she has
movie.
more money right now than we'll ever have in our lives? Tyler
Haley
said, "Speak for
Steinfeld?
yourself." Yes.
100%, yeah.
Yeah.
Combined,
Tyler said,
all of
"Speak for
us.
yourself," but come on.
Speak for yourself.
See, yeah, I'd say these. I think she's probably B-list.
Yeah, thank you, Slink. Yeah, she's C-list maybe.
You think so?
Dude, Hollywood? Are you kidding me? I don't even know who she is. I could have run into her today at the store and I would have noticed who it was.
Well, that's a shame, Tyler.
She was. Oscar
Anyways, back
nominated,
to
wasn't she?
Brittany
Wasn't it?
Mahomes.
Qualifying?
During the game, Brittany had a chance to catch up with one of her best friends from the early days of being a Chiefs wife, Paige Buechele. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with Paige, I get it. I didn't know her either. But let me give you a little background. She's the wife of Shane Buechele, a former Chiefs backup QB and current backup for the Bills, who's currently on IR with a neck injury. I know. Probably
Oh my
hasn't ever
God.
thrown a
That's right.
football in the NFL ever.
Still probably has more money than we will make.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, being a backup quarterback is the best job in the world, if you ask me. Maybe a third string or practice squad.
That's a very John take. The best
It's
thing I
true.
could be is third string quarterback on the Colts.
How much money do you think Chad Henne's made in his life? More
Oh
than
my
any
God,
of us will
so
make
much
combined.
money.
Yeah.
A crazy amount of money. I'm not disagreeing that it's not great. I'm just saying best job in the world. That's astronaut.
I don't know.
Is
That's
that
risking
best job
you
in the
could
world?
fucking die. Being a backup
Yeah, that's
quarterback,
cool
you
as
hold a
shit.
clipboard for $4 million a year.
I want to be an astronaut. That's way cooler.
That'll,
Best job.
Jake, you can barely jump out of a plane.
Oh no, they would never let me be an astronaut for so many reasons.
Jake, for you to be an astronaut, it might cost them like tens of millions of dollars more to put you in space.
All
than
the
a normal
astronauts
human
are
being.
small.
Right.
See a tall.
That's like saying you could be a jockey in the Kentucky Derby. Like
Okay,
the
well, that's a
same-
little
the
bit
same
different.
likelihood of you being an astronaut.
Oh, there was a 6'4" astronaut.
Who?
Jim Weatherby.
I've never heard of him.
Shout out Jim
Anyway.
Weatherby.
He commanded 5 missions in space.
Here's
I
Paige
should sign up for
Buechele.
the Space Force.
Here's Paige Buechele. Brittany made a cameo on Paige's Instagram story with a simple caption, "Reunited," accompanied by 3 eye-watering smiling emojis. Actually, there's one, but if it's not the right screenshot, I didn't include the whole thing. We as a podcast absolutely love seeing Brittany spend time with the friends she made before becoming a a side piece to Taylor Swift.
Damn.
Jake especially has
Jesus.
a special place in his heart for 2022. Brittany
What?
Mahomes
No, I
nostalgia.
don't.
It's true.
Speaking
We
of
were there at the ground
nostalgia,
level.
Speaking of nostalgia,
Ground zero.
let's switch gears to our new favorite segment where we guess the total dollar amount
Fucking A.
of Brittany's outfit without going over.
Yeah.
This is Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes.
Wait.
Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes. Yep, here we go. Jake's favorite segment.
You got to be fucking kidding me.
We're talking
Oh,
clothes,
shit.
shoes, dresses, maybe even bags. What's Bronze wearing? Let's find out. It's Fit Check with Brittany Mahomes.
All right, that was
Oh,
crazy. That's hard.
That was hot. That was hot.
You made that.
That was
crazy.
incredible.
God,
Let's go.
that was pretty
Let's
crazy.
go.
You're
That
welcome.
was fucking nuts.
That's why I didn't have any of the news done. Which
Oh, that was amazing.
I was able
Thank
to
you.
hold it together until what's Bronze wearing? Let's
what's
find
Bronze
out.
wearing? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Oh God!
Hold my headphones out.
All right.
Uh,
That's you got to make a TikTok with that. That's fantastic.
Oh, that
I
was
would
great.
love to. I would love to.
Chat, clip that. Chat, can you please clip that?
Who needs Peter to make us drops? I can just pull something off YouTube and fucking throw
You
that
can-
together in 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's stop paying Peter to make us drops.
Anyways, as you guys know, we talked about Brittany. She did not she did not post this week, sadly. This was 1 week ago. We already talked about this
Oh,
outfit.
the fuck?
So
Oh,
sadly,
no. Can't have the segment.
sadly, and I hate to do this, but we will have to talk about a previous outfit.
No.
So we shall.
Are you gonna
Anyways,
do a
here
heavy
we go.
hitter, like you're gonna go back in time and
No. So we're gonna do a fun one here where we talk about this outfit. By the way, is my audio still okay? Because I pulled out my headphones for a second.
Yes,
Yeah, you're good.
Good. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is Brittany at a Kansas City Current game. So we're gonna do a little over under here. Oh, fit check, sorry, with Brittany Mahomes. But obviously the rules here, you can guess a dollar amount, but if you go over, you lose. Whoever's the furthest away gets water in their face at the end of the year as a water bet.
I hate having to write these down.
So yeah, I'm sure you because all the most recent water bets have been this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't make a lot during the show. We need to make some more. We're almost through the end of the season here.
the last half is just gonna be us throwing water in each other's face over fucking outfits.
Fit check. Fit
I'm
check.
gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is probably our cheapest outfit so far. I don't think
I
Brittany
would
really
tend to
shows
agree
out
with you.
current games.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
no.
literally the last 3 water bets. The last one before that was Tank Dell to score less than 18 points in week 6.
Dude, it's been like 7
Wow.
weeks.
Jake and Tyler versus John. Andy Dalton's to be a QB1 week 4. Jake and Tyler.
There's
I would
no
love.
way.
Is that true? Can we?
Gross.
That's that. I kind of want to know that.
Keep doing your thing. I'll look it up.
Yeah, let us know. Okay. So anyway, here we have Brittany making a post. Saturdays are for my babies.
He was
'cause obviously-
QB12, so I win.
QB1. Okay.
Fucking
Locked in.
bullshit.
Anyways, yeah, that sucks. Brittany, obviously on Saturdays, I think probably Patrick's out hanging with the boys. So Brittany was here with one of her boys here, Bronze. Anyways, she's wearing a red top. She's got some jeans. She's got looks like some
Adidas Superstars, white and red.
Adidas Superstar. She's got a Bronze in an
tracksuit?
Adidas tracksuit. And
This is
he's-
mostly Adidas.
Bronze. Yeah. So
Are we going with the full tracksuit and the shirt? I'm just confused.
The tracksuit for the
also-
child.
I'm also
we have to guess the
including-
child's clothes.
I'm also including the hat. I have the Kansas City shop, Kansas City Current shop open, so
Very
we can
good.
find the price of that hat as well. So factor that in.
Can you
I'm gonna
zoom in
go-
on the hat for us?
Yeah, absolutely, Jake.
It looks like it was made at a craft fair. Just says
It
KC
does.
on it in teal.
Looks like that child made it for her.
Yes.
Yeah, budget low for women's soccer hats in America.
Turns out. Yeah.
Who would
We
have
should
thought?
go to a game.
I would love to.
What
but-
brand are the sunglasses? I must know.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that. So why don't we? Okay, yeah. So we'll go through it. Everything here. We got super stretch baby tee. This is what Brittany's wearing. even though it's called a baby tee. It is what she's wearing.
Yeah,
Very
we're
good.
aware.
Okay, good. Just making sure clarification.
Audio listeners, got to keep them involved.
Right.
We got the EB denim cargo pants in rain wash from Revolve.com every week.
Damn, Revolve's getting that paycheck, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
What was the shirt? How much? Or what was the shirt brand?
Good American.
Hmm.
Yeah, never heard of it.
No.
Superstar shoes, Adidas. You guys should know. You guys should know what those are.
Yep.
Adidas Baby Boys 2-pack tracksuit, JCPenney.
Wait, we have to guess the kids' clothes too.
Absolutely.
It's the whole kit and caboodle, baby.
Yep. Geez, I think he
I'd
is
pick
a
one of
toddler.
those.
Do we go toddler Vans or kid old school V shoes?
Toddler Vans for sure.
We're going toddler.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
100%.
toddler old school Vans, red.
Yep.
And these are we'll skip these and then we'll go to the Prada sunglasses.
Okay, there it is. That's what I was waiting for.
You know what?
All
It
right.
says 50% off in the metadata. So if you guys want to factor in 50% off, or should we go retail value?
Full retail.
It was
for those.
retail value last week.
Okay.
You didn't know they were counted ahead of time, so I see why you're asking. But yeah, we should go full retail.
And obviously the hat as well. We want to factor that in. And we're not. There's no jewelry. He's wearing some bracelets, but that's not going to be factored in today.
Okay, gonna bust out. Do some calculations here.
Oh, it's actually kind of tricky, dude, because I feel like everything's low priced, but that Adidas tracksuit for kids.
All right, I got my answer. Locking it in.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the private chat here. Also, if you're listening and you want to do a bid, feel free.
Oh yeah,
Slink,
shoot out a bid.
Retail. We are gonna do retail price. I think it's fair. Yeah, feel free, Slink, if you want to throw a guess into the comments, feel free.
Any listeners?
Yeah, any listeners. Okay, I'm ready. If you guys are
Ready.
All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Wow,
Damn.
Jake with the highest bid. Shocking.
I want the lowest bid. That's not what I was expecting at all.
Tyler
I think
with
the sunglasses are going to be stupid.
Okay, I said about 300 for the
gonna be more.
sunglasses. 777 for Tyler. I'm at 920. Jake is at just under $2,000, 1975. Chris Harris with 700.
Good guess. Good guess.
She didn't
We'll
spend
find it.
anything. It's not her money, Slink says. Good point. Good
Wow.
point.
Got him. Slink put him in a
I
body
hadn't thought
bag.
about it that way, but that's pretty accurate. Okay.
I think
Let's
I
find
got
out.
this in the bag if we're going retail.
Tyler, you're on the calculator? You're on the calc?
I'm on the calc. Short for
Just using
calc.
slang over here, boys. Just using slang.
Those
She's
Prada
in slang.
sunglasses are like $600, like $500 or $600.
All right, we're looking at the red T-shirt here. See what we got. Our style.
This thing's like $100 for no reason.
50. Oh damn, $59.
Nailed it.
Yeah. For a little ass T-shirt.
Ugh, no way. Black Friday sale on Good American, by the way.
I had
30%
50
off.
down for the shirt. I have 120 for the jeans. I'm curious what the jeans are going to be now.
All right, so yeah, 59
I
for the
think
shirt.
you're gonna get
here.
bit by those sunglasses, Tyler.
I don't know,
Here we
man.
go with the jeans. The jeans here are on Revolve.com, by the way. Oof, Jesus, 347. Oh, no. Retail, 495.
Oh, I got
495 retail.
cooked. Oh, I got cooked on the jeans. Who pays that?
I think
Man.
Jake's gonna be over. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I got this. I think I got this.
Damn.
I feel like it should just be closest. I don't know.
What the fuck?
All right, we're
The Price is Right has been on for
554.
50 years, Jake. We're doing it Price is Right rule. You can't
Yeah, come on.
do what
Get outta
you
here.
want because you suck. Okay, here we go with the shoes. The shoes, the Adidas Superstars, coming to $100.
Oh,
$100,
Dude.
affordable.
if we did this itemized, I would have been cooking so far, except for the jeans. I nailed the shoes. I was like, yeah, those are $100 retail.
I want to get some of these. I said 120 for the shoes personally, but okay. What are we at so far?
654 so far.
Ooh, geez. Okay. Here with Bronze's tracksuit. Two piece. 24. Oh, no, 50% off. $48. $48.
Dude, I
I was
cooked.
thinking $100.
I
I was thinking
cooked.
$100.
God damn.
I feel like
The
we should
jeans
be.
cooked me.
I feel like we should be doing this ahead of time, so listeners don't have to listen to us add up an outfit.
No, it's
No,
entertaining.
This is
Piece
part,
by
it's part of the
piece.
show. People love this part.
Mm.
We're going with the toddler shoes, correct?
Toddler's
not
Vans.
the old.
Yep.
Okay, toddler Vans. Here we go. Vans.com. I was thinking like $50, $40.
Yep.
$40.
$742.
Dude, I'm pretty well. I might be over. Okay. The sunglasses.
And the sunglasses.
And the hat. And the hat. Don't forget the hat.
And the hat, yes.
Sunglasses, Prada sunglasses, $314.
$314. We're at 1,000.
Yeah, you better hope the hat's like $1,000.
Yeah.
$314. All right. You can also do 4 interest-free payments of $78.50 if you want to do that.
That's what we should be doing as an American. Finance those sunglasses. You deserve it.
You could finance a pizza.
You can.
At least you can eat a fucking pizza. You can't eat sunglasses. They're not going to save you from poverty.
You can resell sunglasses.
Thank you. Link those prices right rules, and he wants to watch us do the math. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry. Overruled, Jake. Overruled.
Whatever.
Overruled.
Headwear. Okay. Maybe it's. I don't know if it's specifically a women's hat, but let's see if we can find it here. Uh-oh.
We're in trouble.
Is
Unisex.
she wearing Patrick's hat? Wait.
Unisex headwear.
Accessories. Wait, let me look at accessory headwear here.
It's like,
what if it's like a custom hat? Fuck. Oh no, where's the fucking hat?
Maybe he did make the hat. I would just pick a hat. It's not going to be any different.
I think $45 is reasonable.
I'm out of it. I'm going to just say 40. I mean,
45. 40. You go to a Patriots game, a hat's $45. I was thinking $50.
So we're at 1101.
All right, I win. You can't sunglasses with that attitude, Tyler. What?
I can't eat sunglasses with that attitude. I mean, you could kind of eat sunglasses. It wouldn't be good, but you could.
That's good for your health.
I've seen people chew on sunglasses.
Did I win? I think I won.
You won.
920. What was the overall?
Close without going over. 1101.
Yeah, dude, I'm great at this game.
The jeans cooked me, dude. You're telling me the jeans are more expensive than the Prada sunglasses?
Apparently so.
Game.
Either way, I think that's gonna be it for the Brittany Mahomes update here. 27 minutes in. I feel like we always hit 27 minutes. Tyler, should we take it away with the
the super official news that we wrote out? Spent a lot of time.
News and injury updates.
Oh, here we go.
Kansas City Chiefs. What happened?
Ben Chiefs. What happened?
What happened? Kansas City Chiefs lost to the Buffalo Bills after a spectacular Josh Allen run in the fourth quarter there to kind of cap off the game. Pat Mahomes sealed it with an interception, but that was an instant classic. I mean, it always is when those two teams play. But did you guys see the Josh Allen run?
No. Ran many times.
Come on.
Yeah, sorry. It was like it sealed the game.
Fake fans. I'm not a fan of him.
Well, football fans. That's a football fan game to watch. No, it was pretty nuts, dude. Josh Allen ran for like 40 yards. And yeah, clutched it up. That was pretty nasty. So Chiefs officially last undefeated team. Not anymore. See you later. So that's what we're celebrating as Patriots fans.
Even though the Bills win, and it doesn't really matter because like the Bills are 8-2, I think, right now.
The Bills are 9-2, and the Chiefs are 9-1 because they've had their bye.
Yeah,
I don't think the Bills have had their bye yet. Yeah. So yeah, exciting stuff.
The Chiefs. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Chiefs are almost a fake team. Like I've seen, there's been so many
a lot of one possession
lucky scenario. Yeah, one possession games.
Yep.
Like plays that got lucky that they went their way, as well as obviously penalties because every fucking week it's the refs are lacing up their cleats right next to Patrick Mahomes in the locker room. So they're a fake team. I think the Bills are a better squad overall. So I hope the Chiefs get the number 1 seed because I would fucking hate for everyone to play in Arrowhead again in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's kind of lame. But I don't know, man. I think the Bills are just as fake as the Chiefs, really. I mean, they've been throwing the ball to Khalil Shakir. Like, this is not a high-powered offense. You have Josh Allen. He's carrying the team on his back, like always, and they're taking it to the extreme this year because he's got next to no help. Dalton Kincaid's been hurt. Keon Coleman has had flashes in the pan. He's had a couple good plays, but
James Cook looks great.
James Cook looked really good. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, it's not on paper like the highest power offense ever. So
says a lot that they can do without a wide receiver one.
That kind of shows the importance of offensive scheming for both of these teams. Is I think the strength doesn't necessarily lie in the players as it does the system.
Well, yeah.
I think Andy Reid is one of the best to ever do it. I don't think that's really a huge debate. So, moving forward, I think they're always in games.
It feels like the Bills and the Patriots are the Bills and the Chiefs feel like a scrappy Patriots team where like they both have an okay to good defense.
Mm-hmm.
And then like when you look at their offense, QB's top tier, some of the best that have ever played.
Yeah.
But great tight ends, right? Like Kincaid. And then like there's no wide receiver or running back that is like, oh my God, like that person's a game changer. Like it's just it's the play calling, it's everything else that just makes them a team that's capable of winning football games. Because like even with the Chiefs, like there's not somebody that you're like, damn, I really want to start them for fantasy as well.
Right. Yeah, there's no lock in. I mean, of course, Travis Kelce
both of them are playing a different game. Both of them are playing a different game than the Patriots. And also,
it feels the same.
It's only now that the Chiefs feel like that. They had, let's not forget, they had Tyreek Hill and they have Travis Kelce, just because Kelce hasn't been showing up. But I guess, they had Gronk. But they're playing a lot more mobile game, which changes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Speaking of the AFC East, today the New York Jets fired their general manager. I didn't pull up his name.
It's
because I completely
Joe Douglas. Joe
Douglas. Thank you.
It looks like Tyler in 30 years.
If I had a fucking rough life, like a really rough go of it, and also my dad was Alex Jones.
Yeah, he does look like Tyler and Alex Jones. That's a great.
Tyler, I'm not gonna lie. There's kind of a striking resemblance here, a little bit.
Do you guys remember?
He is also bald with a beard. I think facial structure, I'm much more handsome. I don't think that's
the guy we saw at that Red Sox game that one time. That
was upsetting because that was kind of real. I was like, I hate
real.
This.
Oh my God. If you guys want to know what we're talking about, and I highly recommend this, go to our TikTok. And you can see the video where there's a guy that looks exactly like Tyler in the future as a time traveler.
Pretty crazy.
Spooky.
Time traveler that smoked crack.
With Douglas. This is after many, many weeks of sorry, Kevin. You're late.
Oh, damn, Kevin. I think I don't know if you can scroll back on live, but I highly recommend.
Let's just run it back for Kevin.
All right, we'll do it again.
Brittany Mahomes for Kevin. Yeah,
so he missed a hell of a segment.
Yeah, there you go.
He's gonna be so mad he missed that drop.
Yeah. I highly recommend. We got a new drop.
Yeah, very good. So let me get through this.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Please.
This is after many weeks of Aaron Rodgers basically just blowing up the whole Jets organization and ownership firing Robert Saleh as a result of him possibly wanting to fire Nathaniel Hackett. This is all just kind of snowballed into just this horrible mess. And we always knew that the Jets were a bad organization, but I feel like this year really brought it out in full force. They basically fully sold out for Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams just to keep losing games. And it's too bad because I got to be honest, man. Joe Douglas had some pretty big bangers in the draft. Jets drafted Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, Sauce Gardner in the last couple years. It could have been so much better had they gotten the coaching right and really not sold out. I think for Aaron Rodgers, it's hard. It's easy to say that now.
Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's not. I mean, Robert Saleh could have been all right with a different quarterback. I don't think he was a foundational error. It's Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers made this problem.
Yeah, I think that they took the tempting, like the poison apple off the tree, if you will. Like it was dangling right there. They're like, let's do it. Let's shell out all of our money. This is the answer. Just like they thought Brett Favre was the answer. No, I don't think it is. I mean, you can have all these pieces around you. You can have what seems like a good coaching staff, but it never felt like it was going to be a success just because Aaron Rodgers is bringing over all of his friends after he comes home from a darkness retreat. Like it never felt
just one more
right.
of my buddies. Just one more of my buddies.
It does. Randall
Please,
Cobb,
Randall Cobb.
like
please, Alan Lazard.
Please.
Fuck, like Randall Cobb after he was bad for 5 years in Houston. Like, how is that a positive? I don't.
Yeah.
It never felt right.
He's
Like
his
it just.
buddy. Honestly, respect for getting him. Literally, the only reason Randall Cobb is still playing football is because of Aaron Rodgers.
I think he retired now. No, he's got to be done. I don't think he's still playing football.
Dude,
He's not. I'm pretty sure he's retired, Jake. I'll fact check you on that, but
I'll find out.
He definitely hasn't played a snap this entire season. Randall Cobb.
Randall Cobb? Oh yeah. I think he might be done, dude.
But I think it's way more recent than you think it is.
Well, he played last year, so I'm saying like
yeah, he did play last year.
Yeah, he retired this year.
Yeah. Okay. So I thought.
That's nuts.
Yep. So yeah, things continue to get worse. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, I guess this is the photo Adam Schefter posted, but I guess Phil Savage is the new interim general manager.
Very good.
Why is it so low res?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, somebody said, "Why is this picture taken with a potato?" Very good. It's very 2010 YouTube comment of you, guy on Instagram. Very good.
I thought that.
Thank you.
I'll give that a like.
Yeah, so I love these segues. Speaking of MetLife Stadium garbage, quarterback Daniel Jones is being benched, and Tommy DeVito is going to be taking over as the starter, beginning with this Sunday's matchup versus the Buccaneers. This is per Ian Rappaport. The wait is over, Giants fans. You've been begging for this one. I mean, I don't know why, but you have been. I get not wanting Daniel Jones, but I don't know, honestly, what these guys see in Tommy DeVito. I mean, he's shown he can manage a football game. He had a couple of good games last year where he had some exciting wins, but I don't think this is your guy moving forward.
It's more
maybe
fun
for the rest of the season. It's definitely more fun.
Don't you think that Drew Lock? I mean, I don't know. Maybe he has a better chance of being like. Maybe they know what they have in Drew Lock. I don't know, man. I
think the whole world knows what they have in Drew Lock.
Yeah, maybe
like 5 different franchises know what Drew Lock is.
Yeah.
At this point, they just need to make it to the end of the year and lose as many games as possible so they can draft a quarterback. They should be tanking. Like they should be tanking without. I mean, they just draft a quarterback. I don't know how the QB class is next year because I don't know much about that shit, but I don't think it's very good.
Yeah. No. I mean, it's kind of funny how. Oh, hey Tony, what's up?
Hey Tony, do you know Tony?
I don't.
Oh shoot!
Sorry,
Hey Tony, have you all ever met Brittany Mahomes? When and why? Yeah, we've been at the same game as her.
What the fuck?
We haven't met her.
We haven't met
John
her.
wants to.
Yeah, she's trying. We just couldn't make time with our producers.
No, John's met.
Our schedules never line up, so I'm sure it'll happen at some point. Yeah.
John's seen her in person. She just has not seen him.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw her in person before the obsession began. Jake's obsession.
I'm not obsessed.
Okay.
Also,
that segment.
Shout out if that's actually Tony Carter, like the cornerback Tony Carter. I don't know if it is, but that would be sick.
That would be crazy. Oh my god,
that would be awesome.
Wow. If that's
surely
the case,
it is.
Thank you for coming and watching the show.
He played for the Patriots in 2010. You're welcome. Yeah. So that's a rough look for the Giants, man. You're paying a lot of money for Daniel Jones, and he's not going to play for you anymore.
Also,
probably
the third string, by the way.
Also, supposedly, third string behind Drew Lock is crazy. That's outrageous. Another tough one here. It's been no secret that the Dallas Cowboys have been falling apart this year. Dak Prescott has been officially placed on IR after undergoing surgery, I believe. So it's not looking like he's really going to even play the rest of this year. I would be really shocked if he came back at any point. Jake is her biggest fan. Yes,
I'm not.
That's crazy. Thank you for the producer, whoever the producer is for those fans. It is. Really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
John runs it all. John's gaslighting all of you
on Twitch too. Wow, it's crazy.
Yeah. And it was kind of fitting this week. The Dallas Cowboys hosted the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight at AT&T Stadium. Jerry Jones was there, and it was Yeah, not the greatest event. If you all have seen it, I know general sports fans, we probably tuned in. But the day after that horrific making everyone watch Jake Paul shuffle his feet around Mike Tyson at midnight.
That was ridiculous. He could have easily fucking knocked him out. Like,
yeah, it was not good. That was a tough watch.
Man. I hate that I sat there and watched that entire thing.
I did
ridiculous.
I had no choice.
Everything I've seen about that has been against my own will.
Yeah, I have paid in the past to watch him fight Logan or Jake. I don't even remember who, but they never go all out. It's like, fuck. Oh my god. I don't want to spend any air. I'd rather talk about Brittany Mahomes for another 45 minutes than talk about that.
Yeah, it was good. They actually put up curtains for the fight during the daytime so that light wouldn't stream into the arena, kind of like CeeDee Lamb wished had happened the week before, so we could have caught a touchdown. So good on you, Jerry Jones. Put up the curtains for the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, but not for your own Cowboys. It's very good.
Sounds about right.
And then when the Cowboys hosted the Texans, prior to the game, while people were on the field, there were people down there. A large piece of sheet metal fell from the roof and could have hit somebody. It was pretty bad. So the stadium's falling apart. The best part about all this is that this year there have been, how do I want to say this? Every single team in professional sports, NBA, MLB, NFL, NHL, all four professional sports, and now Jake Paul has one there. All those teams have won a home game in 2024. The Cowboys have not. The Cowboys have yet to win a home game this year. Lost their quarterback. Stadium's falling apart. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for your Cowboys fans.
This is not a good look. I was in my family league last night before the game started. I was like, I projected 35-10. Turns out it was 34-10, but I was pretty close. Cowboys look like shit. I'm really surprised, honestly, that they didn't just put Trey Lance in at halftime. Just see what the guy can do.
Something, right? It's like killing you. They traded for him.
Why
want
not
to see what he can do?
Maybe they know what he can do.
They know Cooper Rush fucking sucks ass. Like, why people are paying to watch the team suck ass? At least put Trey Lance in to see if he also sucks as much as Cooper Rush. Like,
give him a chance.
I don't know. Fuck, man. Jesus. Joe Mixon, though.
I don't see why not. I get it. Cooper Rush, he's probably been there a long time. He's tenured. He's the leader, blah, blah, blah. But you have to be smart and just see. Just find out. Why not? Speaking of things we've yet to see, Jonathan Brooks. Next year for sure. That's a good sign. Jonathan Brooks is going to make his debut this week, supposedly. So I think he's back fully healthy. Yeah.
If you stashed him this long,
yikes.
You're not going to be able to start him this week. I'll tell you that right now. So
no. Nope, I would not. Chuba Hubbard's looked pretty good. Yeah, we'll see if Jonathan Brooks actually makes his debut. I wouldn't expect a whole lot this year, though, moving forward. So,
yeah, I think he's a wash for fantasy this year,
especially in redraft. I mean, obviously, Dynasty, sure, you can speculate. Not a bad idea, but in redraft, if you still have him, good luck. Maybe a low end flex at best. Trey Lance sucks.
He does.
Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, the Hubbard extension.
Me and Chris, we did a 1-for-1 trade for. I gave him Jonathan Brooks for. Remind me, Chris. Let me know in the comments. I forget who you gave me. But yeah, Jonathan Brooks still yet to do anything. I'm in 11th place, so maybe fuck me. But
I thought I traded Jonathan Brooks to Chris in League of
No,
Record.
I did.
You got
it was
what?
me.
Wait, what? You got Jaden Reed.
Yeah, I got Jaden Reed 1-for-1 for Jonathan Brooks.
I did a trade with him for Jonathan Brooks. No. Let me look. Hold on. You guys continue.
So Jonathan Brooks, yet to play a snap. I took that trade, but
he spells his
what the fuck, Chris? No, I'm sorry, Chris. You've earned this ass. I hope he sucks. That's a stupid trade.
It was you.
Yeah, timeshare on the Panthers in the running back room there. I don't love. So
unbelievable for the wide receiver 12. What a dog ass trade.
Jesus, What is this other trade?
He
with
could make a crazy
Brad?
keeper next year. I'll say that.
I don't even care. He's so what?
Damn. I think it was my work league where I did a 1-for-1, unrelated.
Yeah,
Just
must have
letting you
been.
know.
So a couple standout performances from this week from a few. Well, I'll say this is an unlikely candidate. Taysom Hill had a 41-point week this week. In case anybody was not paying attention, this man went off. Maybe pull up his stats here.
I got it.
God bless.
Yeah. So he went. So he was 8 for 10. He caught 8 balls with 10 targets for 50 yards. And I can't scroll because my mouse sucks here. Let me see what else. Shit. Here we go. What?
He had like every stat line a player can record in a game, basically.
Yeah, he had 3 rushing touchdowns, and I think he threw a touchdown. I don't, something like that. Like, it was ridiculous. And yeah, 41.52 points for Taysom Hill with a 55% snap percentage.
He had 7 rushes for 138 yards and 3 touchdowns. He had 19.7 yards per carry.
This is the guy ruining Alvin Kamara's output, by the way. And also,
he was tight end 1 and QB1 this week.
Okay, that's exactly what I was about to say. I'm pretty sure he was number 1 in both categories. Fucking insane.
Disgusting. Like, what happened?
If
Just
you
one of
started
those
Taysom
weeks.
Hill, I hope you won. I mean, he's on my bench and I still won, but he's never and never will be a guy that you can put in your lineup and be like, yeah, I got it. Like,
yeah, easy clap.
Never. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's outrageous.
He is a guy that I would be like, I put $5 on a parlay or something and hope that maybe he gets in the end zone. You know?
Yeah, why not? That's a fun one.
I don't know.
I also like to lose money 99% of the time.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
This is not really news. This is just something I wanted to point out because we're kind of looking at outlandish performances this week. So I have a very casual family league that I'm in. It was a 12-man, 10-man league. I was playing someone this week. They did not start 4 positions.
Oh my God.
They had Rashad White on bye that they started. Chris Olave is on the IR. They got started as well. Malik Neighbors is on bye, and they had no defense. I started my full team, and I scored 123 points. I lost. This team scored 130 points on 5 positions.
Who'd they start?
No, Tyler.
Caleb Williams at 16. You're like, okay, whatever. Saquon Barkley, 33.8.
Yep.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 38.7. Brock Bowers, 31.3. And Kaimi Fairbairn for 10. For a grand total of 130. This team was projected, with none of those players starting, 68 points.
Oh no! Tyler.
And went for 130 points. Outrageous.
Also, this person with a team like that, and they're not fucking paying attention,
and they're not on top of it. I know, it's a disgusting team.
That makes me want to fucking.
They have
throw
Metcalf,
up.
Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz in their bench too. Like, gross team. Anyway,
they could have put up like 170 this week. Like, that's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, but across 5 positions, 130 points. So I was like, there's no way. I didn't even check it until today because I was like, I won that. I was like, wait, what?
Didn't that happen to me like last year or the year before against Peter? He had 4 open spots, and I was like, I got it, because he didn't want to like drop anybody. So
yeah, something like
he
that.
had, like 4 open spots, and I was like, surely I have this. And then Josh Jacob put up like 40 points, and he had some other guys go up. Cordero Patterson had 2 touchdowns or something stupid, and I lost.
Oh my God,
it was bullshit. Anyway, what else? Anything else, Tyler?
I think that's it for me.
All righty then. That's going to be it for NFL news and injury updates. But why don't let's get into the matchup rewind.
Matchup rewind.
Yeah. Let me change this actually to week 11 results. Week 11 results. I don't think any of us played each other, but let's go into the league of record, get that out of the way, because I hate that league.
You're telling me, brother.
It's brutal, and it has been brutal the entire season. Tyler, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, so this week was the week that I said, you know what, maybe I'll start Xavier Worthy. I bet he'll get a touchdown because they're going to do some gadgety stuff against the Bills. And then I talked myself out of it because I was like, Darnell Mooney's been great. I have Jaden Reed. Jerry Jeudy looks good. Xavier Worthy scored a touchdown on my bench. He had 16 points. So that was already kind of rough. No, the Browns, I believe on Thursday Night Football, I had the Browns defense, all 3 points against the New Orleans Saints. That was tough. This was not a great week for me. Pat Mahomes, 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, 17 points. Najee Harris had an okay week. Rico Dowdle struggled, obviously, against the Texans. Not a lot of running in that script, so he had 5 points. Jaden Reed caught 2 catches. Thank God one of them was a touchdown. Didn't end up mattering. So 9 points there. Darnell Mooney only had 4 targets, 2 receptions. He had a kind of a stinker of a game. They got blown the fuck out by Denver, 38-6. Denver's looking pretty legit, especially in their division. So that was a tough one. TJ Hawkinson, 2 catches for 13 yards. He had a great week the week before, so that was really disappointing. My waiver wire pickup of the week last week was Jerry Jeudy, and he had a great game, actually. He had 11 targets, 6 catches for 142 yards and a touchdown. So he had 26 points. I was watching that game. He was kind of popping off. I was like, damn, I might be all right.
The Browns in general looked well, they lost, but I thought they looked better than 14 points. Well, Jesus.
As far as Jameis Winston is concerned, this man is out here feeding families, dude.
Yeah,
like
he is.
46 pass attempts. Jerry Jeudy got 11 targets. Elijah Moore 8. Cedric Tillman 8. David Njoku 9. So he's out here slinging the ball.
They're not running the ball, though. They're not running the ball. As a team,
they had 17 carries across 3 different running backs.
Right.
So they're just slinging it. And it's Jameis Winston, man. I want to see it happen more. So
I kind of love it.
Yeah. But no, of course, all bad things must come to an end because that's what my team does. I was playing Logan. And he had Brock Bowers at tight end, 31 points. That was basically the end of my week.
That's brutal.
The rest of our team, was pretty even. I outscored him in the flex by a lot, but yeah, Brock Bowers had no chance. He had a monster performance, 13 catches, 126-1. So very gross. But so now I'm 4-7. I technically am not mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
Hey man, neither am I.
I have to win out. I have to win out. If next week I lose, that's it.
Yeah, same here. We I don't know if you made a trade, but I made 2 trades last night during the game before the deadline. But I'll just do a summary of what I did. I traded away Alvin Kamara and Sam Laporta and Jacoby Myers, and I came away with Kyron Williams, DJ Moore, and Cortland Sutton. So essentially, I have a buy.
In redraft sounds like trash, but Kyron Williams is a ridiculous keeper.
Cortland Sutton's also been doing.
Yeah, Kyron Williams is a 14th round keeper next year.
Gross.
So net neutral on losing Sam Laporta, if you ask me, if not a better keeper.
Yeah, I would say better.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's always flaky in that Rams running game. It's been several different guys. Like he can fall off for no reason.
I'll pick up Blake Corum off the fucking waivers, dude. I'm glad you're saying that because I have him in Dynasty. Either way, I kicked the shit out of Dane this week. Beat Dane week. Dane. I'm 4-7 as well, so I need to win out. But Alvin Kamara only 12 points. Chase Brown came in clutch with 19.
You're welcome.
Justin Herbert off the waivers with 24 points. Yeah, thank you, Tyler, for Chase Brown.
Yep.
Amon-Ra, 38 points. Just unbelievable. Like he just kept getting in the end zone, 52-6 against Jacksonville.
That's bonkers.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
yeah.
The Lions have no problem just fucking laying it on other teams. They don't give a shit.
Just running up the score. They don't stop. They're like, we don't care. We're gonna keep playing.
Give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy that they just lay it on no matter what. Chris Boswell and the Houston defense combined for 45 points this week.
That's like my whole That's like
unbelievable.
45
points is crazy.
People might say that kickers don't matter, but look at Boswell's last 5 games. I mean, 17, 14, 14, 4, 24. This guy.
I'm not saying kickers don't matter. I'm saying kicker, you can't predict that. You would not have known.
No.
What did he get before that?
26, 9, 7, 8, 6, 17.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
14,
you just
14.
can't predict it.
Of course. But what I'm saying is, you can look at this and be like, and I wanted to do the math here and look at the statistics. But there's 2 games this year where Chris Boswell has been the only player to score for the Steelers, and they won both games. So
yeah,
I don't know what that says, but it means that they can't get in the end zone. But he sure as hell is going to put the ball between the uprights. So.
God damn, that was a brutal game. I don't know if you guys watched that whole game, but it was really tough to watch Justin Tucker miss 2 gimme field goals in the last 3-4 years. Would have just been easy. They were like a 49 and a 51. Would have been nothing. And then there was that crazy interception. Did you guys see that?
I didn't.
Rookie out of NC State. I forgot what his name is, but yeah, like just got his hand right in Justice Hill and like ripped it out of his hand. It was pretty nuts.
Damn.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Great game to watch, but tough if you're a Ravens fan.
That divisional matchup for the Ravens is always brutal. That's like when the Patriots go to Miami. It's like their kryptonite is the Steelers every year.
Yeah. Even when they were good, the Patriots would lose in Miami. But yeah, the rest of my team, honestly, Garrett Wilson, bad week. Mark Andrews, terrible week. Jacoby Myers did better than both of those guys. And yeah, so I was really saved by Herbert and Amon-Ra St. Brown, but 159 points is nothing to frown about. I have to keep winning, even though I just lost Alvin Kamara. But we'll get into what would have been a bipocalypse before all these trades. But let's look at Jake's matchup from last week, in which he won. Yes, he beat Peter. Take it away.
The sweat, damn.
Yeah, this is a tough matchup. I'm not gonna lie.
Peter, fake team, by the way. This man is, I think, 10th in points for, and he is in 6th place.
Yeah, it was pretty rough going into it was anybody's matchup going into Monday night. He still had Tank Dell and Nico Collins to go, and I had CeeDee Lamb. So not the matchup you want to count on because the Cowboys have been so bad and Cooper Rush is starting, and but somehow by the grace of God and Jerry Jones, Tank Dell scored 9.8 and Nico Collins scored 9.4. If you told me on Sunday that game would end 34-10 and I would win, I would not have believed it.
Yeah.
Like that's just insane. But CeeDee Lamb got 12 targets, 8 receptions for 93 and a carry for 13. So unbelievable. This win was really off the back of Sam Darnold, David Montgomery, and Cooper Kupp. They carried the whole team. This is a really important win because I needed Peter to drop lower than me to bump up in the playoff contention. And now, feasibly, I could steal the 2 spot from Chris. It's very possible. If I face off with John this week, it's a tough matchup. I got a few guys on bye coming up. We'll talk about that later. But then I face Chris in week 13. And that's a big matchup. If I can win the next 2 weeks, I'm taking home the 2nd seed and getting a bye. And then week 14, I play Tyler. So
spoiler alert.
Not only is that negative for Tyler because Tyler's team has been not amazing, but it also means that James Conner, Marvin Harrison, and Wan'Dale Robinson are on bye when I play him.
Got to be Chris first, though. One step at a time, everybody.
That's the key. But
when we get
you want to look at the season outlook and you want to say, okay, these are the must wins. And Chris is a must win without a doubt. John is a must win, and Tyler, they're all must wins. I don't have to win out to make playoffs, but I really want that bye. That's huge.
Yep.
So,
all right. Why don't we talk about League of Record next week then? So next week,
this is an easy one.
It's me and Jake. It's me and Jake playing each other. I don't know. Have you set your lineup yet? You still have no tight end, no kicker.
No, because the waivers have to run.
Yeah.
I have Ingram on bye, and my kicker was on bye, so I just dropped him.
Okay. Well, obviously, I'm 4-7. I do want to, for the record, 3rd in points. So.
Oh my God! Shut the fuck up.
Just saying, third in points, but 11th place. Doesn't really add up if you do the math. Anyway, fuck you, Peter, is basically what I'm saying.
You are like every like Bengals fan and like the Chargers fan.
Actually, we threw the most touchdowns. Joe Burrow was generational.
If you swap the one possession games, that means that we would be in first. Actually,
it's a big difference considering that the opponents you face are completely random. That is the only thing like making me 11th versus like third place. So go fuck yourself.
Actually, the opponents are random, so that is the only thing keeping me in last place. It is not the skill and capabilities of my team.
Okay, whatever. Fuck you. So, anyways, my team is great, and it always has been, and it always will be. Justin Herbert has been on a tear. I think that he's going to continue that going forward. He's got a pretty good schedule for QBs. No, I'm talking, Chris. I'm talking about points for. I'm not talking about max points. There's a big fucking difference. These are the points I've actually scored.
Stop arguing with our commenters about how shit your team is.
I hate it here.
I'm gonna fucking strangle you to death. Okay.
You get the opportunity in 2 days.
I fucking will. I'm gonna strangle you in your sleep.
Oh Lord.
Anyways, yeah, I'm projected to beat you because you suck ass. And
you're projected to beat me because I don't have a tight end or a kicker in right now.
I'm wearing my Kenny Golladay jersey that I got from finishing second place in my work league last year because Tyrone Tracy's going to lead me to the promised land. He's going to continue to be great. Kyron Williams is going to put up 30-point weeks. Amon-Ra St. Brown is Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't need to say anything about that. DJ Moore, dart throw. He should be better than he's been this year. He's been really fucking inconsistent and not very good. But the Bears have an outside chance of making the playoffs. So just they're gonna have to hyper target DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. So make it happen. I need you guys to fucking do that. Mark Andrews, he's been better. And Cortland Sutton, the Denver Broncos, dude, not a sleeper team anymore. They are that good. They are a good football team.
They're cooking.
Everyone was anti-Bo Nix. I just want to say I called it Bo Nix is great. I just picked the wrong receivers in Dynasty.
Sure.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll give you that. I was not excited about Bo Nix. His outlook was not great.
I was saying it seems like a great situation. He seems cool.
He seems cool. Analysis from Jake this week. I'm just gonna keep rolling.
That
with
analysis
Boswell.
has done better than yours.
Boswell and the Houston defense. I really think this could be the difference. I want you to know that, Jake.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna be talking about this matchup, and these two things is why you're gonna lose. So
I really don't think so. I think Cleveland's going to break Chris Boswell's legs. And
okay, that would be a penalty. First off,
okay, and how many points is that worth?
I'm the commissioner, so I can add points wherever I want.
I think the Houston Texans defense isn't going to have to do anything against Tennessee. I think they're just going to beat the wheels off Tennessee on offense.
I mean, they also.
I think James Winston is going to throw
quarterback
11 picks to the Pittsburgh Steelers defense and get sacked 15 times.
All right. Well, how's your team going to beat me next week?
Chuba Hubbard's going to have a generational game.
Oh, against Kansas City? Yeah, that'll be great.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how else are they going to win? How else
probably
are they going
to pass the ball?
Not a chance. To who?
Adam Thielen, because he's coming off IR.
Dust for bones? I don't believe it. David Montgomery is going to have a great game against Indy. I think that's a really smash matchup. CeeDee Lamb could have a decent game against Washington. They're going to need to score points. I don't know if that'll happen, but they will need to score points to win.
That Washington pass rush, Washington pass rush is kind of a sleeper. In my opinion, I think Cooper Rush is going to struggle big time.
I don't think they score a touchdown. I'm going to call it right now. Dallas Cowboys don't score a touchdown next week.
I would bet money on that if I were you, if you genuinely believe that to happen.
Jake, you want to water bet that? We haven't done a water bet since week 6.
I don't. Why would I want to?
I'm gonna say water bet the Cowboys don't score a touchdown next week.
I'll take that. Cowboys score a touchdown. Sure. Yeah.
All right. Fantasy dudes,
all right.
Water bet.
Ooh, I lost this week.
Why the fuck not? We can be more than Brittany Mahomes.
Jake lost week. What is it? Week 12? Yeah.
Yeah.
Week 11. This is week 11.
Cooper Kupp's gonna light it up. I mean, I'm not an idiot. He's Cooper Kupp. Okay. Yeah, Tyler, what do you got for next week? You're playing Chris, and you have to win.
Oh, playing Chris, I gotta win. Gotta win. No exceptions. He's got a pretty good team. Bo Nix, Saquon Barkley, Isaiah Pacheco might be back, albeit maybe not at full speed. Mike Evans should probably be back next week as well. He's got him as well. Juwan Jennings, Trey McBride, Roma Dunze. So pretty good team. Certainly, my team is nothing super special. I'm probably going to fire up Pat Mahomes, James Conner, Rico Dowdle, Jaden Reed, Marvin Harrison Jr., TJ Hawkinson, Wandell in the flex. That's pretty much locked up my lineup. I mean, I'm hoping that Pat Mahomes has the best game of the season fantasy-wise against the Panthers. His best game on the year is 24 points. Kind of rough. Right now he's sitting at QB 13. Shouldn't be a surprise to me, but I just picked him too high. I knew it.
I'm going to point out one thing real quick, Tyler, and
Yeah.
you probably already know this, but Pat Mahomes, you picked at 308.
Correct.
Do you know who went at 311?
Probably somebody fucking way better. 1,000 times better.
Where is he? Alvin Kamara. It's Alvin Kamara. That's what I wanted to say.
Went at the 311?
311.
What was I doing, man?
It's
What was
awful.
I
I think
doing?
Saquon didn't go.
Saquon
Oh,
went 110. Yeah, Chris
My
picked
bad,
him.
my bad.
And
Good
look,
Lord.
props to Chris. Chris has made some dog shit moves this season, but props to Chris on that 110.
I think
For
Joe
Yeah,
Mixon
true.
went pretty late.
Worth it.
Joe Mixon went 410.
I think he
Yeah,
might
that's
have-
gross.
He was not a keeper.
No,
Negative.
Well, I should probably keep him next year
But
and pay attention
yeah,
to
so
the season.
at any rate, I don't think Pat Mahomes is going to be that great. I really just need a big game from Marvin Harrison Jr. and TJ Hawkinson to really push me over the edge here. If Saquon Barkley has a normal game and the rest of Chris's team is like fine, then I think I can do it because my team has been fine so far. Haven't won a lot of games, but I've been kind of there. I've been around 115, 120 for a couple weeks with the exception of last week, but yeah, just I gotta win or I'm cooked.
Tyler, I hate to say this. I think Bo Nix is going to light you up next week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Bo Nix has been looking so good.
Vegas sucks.
They
man.
have had the easiest quarterback schedule I have ever seen.
Yeah.
Because Bo
They
Nix
played
is beating the brakes off.
Carolina, they played Baltimore, who's had a banged up secondary. Kansas City, Atlanta. Like, I get it. I like Bo Nix. I don't know, man. I think he'll have a decent game. I'll say Bo Nix. He's probably going to get 20 points next week,
He
which is
looks
pretty
like
good.
Zach Wilson got plastic surgery.
Yeah, a little bit in that picture. He definitely does.
That's a crazy photo. Yeah. So Tyler, you know what? I'd love to root for you, but I need you to lose for me to succeed. So sadly,
Not true at all, actually.
That's definitely true. No,
That's not true whatsoever. I mean,
So
if
you
we
guys
have
have
the
to
same
win.
record,
you beating Chris would not help me. I need you to keep losing.
sure it
You
would.
beating Chris would be great for me, Tyler.
What are you
I
talking
really
about?
need that.
We need everybody above us to lose, John. You need me to beat
Chris,
people with you.
I need DJ, Chris, Dane, Gabby, and Peter to lose. I don't need Chris, Chris to lose. Personally,
We still, whatever, man.
Tyler,
root
I'm
for you,
rooting
John.
for
I don't know
you.
what to tell
I'm
you.
rooting for
Thanks,
you.
Jake.
I hope you beat
This is my whole
Boston.
season. This fucking dog
Great
shit draft that I
stuff.
had. I was doing mock drafts and I hated my team. I was like, "There's no way," and it came true. I should have believed more, but
You gotta just reach when you feel like that. Just start reaching up guys you like.
Let's
Here we
move on
are.
to let's move on to the Dynasty League here.
Oh,
That'll
this
make me
is an
feel
easy
better.
one.
This will be great. Yeah, Tyler, do you want to get yours out of the way because it's sad?
yeah, it's extremely sad. Yeah, my team was projected 127 going into week 11 here and scored 104 points. Lamar Jackson didn't look like himself against Pittsburgh. Alvin Kamara had a painfully average game with 12 points. Aaron Jones had 15 carries, but only 39 yards on the ground, and they didn't get him involved in the passing game whatsoever, so he ended up with 5 points. I made a move for Amari Cooper. He was finally healthy, had all of 2 catches for 55 yards against Kansas City. I will say it was a bit of a bright spot, though. He looked great when they did throw him the ball. The catches he made were actually pretty insane. So I really hope that they kind of move him into the wide receiver 1 role down the stretch here, but we'll see. DK Metcalf solid game.
Shakir's getting the targets. Shakir had 12 targets. Just want to point that
Khalil
out.
Shakir's getting a shitload of targets. So is Curtis Samuel had like 11 or something.
6.
Oh no, I lied. He had 16 points though. He had the touchdown. He had 6. That's still more targets than Amari Cooper had. He only had 3 targets. So, DK Metcalf had a pretty good game. 7 catches for 70 yards. Mark Andrews, again, painfully average. CeeDee Lamb did a lot better than I was expecting him to with the 18 points against Houston with fucking Cooper Rush. Just kill me. I know I talk shit about the Cowboys. I need CeeDee Lamb to be good. I need him to be himself.
Dude,
he's not really been himself.
To force the ball to him. You know he is. Like, CeeDee Lamb's on the sideline. Like, just fucking throw me the ball.
Just fucking throw me the ball. I don't care where I am, Cooper. Throw me this fucking ball. That's probably what he tells him.
What a nightmare.
Yeah, scary stuff. Josh Jacobs helped the Green Bay Packers win in a thriller against Chicago, 20-19. He was really efficient. He had 18 carries for 76 yards. He had a touchdown, 4 for 5 receiving, 58 yards receiving is kind of nuts. So he ended up having 23 points. He was the best performer on my team by far, which was exciting. But and then Justin Tucker, man, why are you missing field goals, bro? You're on my team. Come on. What are we doing? Kicker 10? JT, what are we doing?
I think it's time, Tyler. Drop him.
Never. Over my dead body, I'll drop Justin Tucker to waivers. Get out of here.
All right, if you want to lose, that's fine.
Man. Yeah, so it was tough. I played Dane. Congrats to Dane, by the way. He's really kind of put together a run for himself here. He had Justin Herbert, 24 points, really pushed him over the edge. And newly acquired Tyreek Hill. Thanks for selling your team, Logan, to the fucking guy I was playing this week.
Yeah, hey Logan, you suck.
God.
Well, actually, you gave me a bunch of good players, but fuck what you did after that.
I've had to play Tyreek Hill like 4 times this season. I don't understand. It's so fucking stupid. But here we are. I
can't believe he gave away Amon. That makes me want to put a hole in the wall. That's so dumb for him and the league.
I'm not renting my house, so if you want to put a hole in the wall, I'll allow it.
Did we talk about it last week, or did it happen this week?
No,
it happened this week. It happened like Friday.
We'll get through our matchups, and then we got to clown on Logan for a second.
You just did another trade with. Wait, what?
Yeah, if that gives you any indication of where Logan's mind is at.
Wait, so
look at Josh Palmer's history. I get Josh Palmer back for a third.
Yeah, you just traded him to him.
This was 11 minutes ago.
I sent Josh Palmer and a first for Amari Cooper and a second. And now he's sending me Josh Palmer back for a third. So I sent Logan a first and a third for Amari Cooper, Josh Palmer, and a second.
So my brain,
dude, what is Logan doing?
I don't know. This was like a week ago, by the way, that I traded him Josh Palmer. So I don't know.
He was not easy for me to trade with recently when I tried.
He just sent me that offer while we were recording, and I'm like, yes, of course I'll do that. Why would I not do it?
You have to get him at the right time.
Palmer is as good as a third, like as much upside as a third.
Yeah,
it's like Logan for me is like let's say you turn the oven on, you throw something in. And like
start huffing gas out of the oven.
Maybe you forget, or maybe you remember to go check on it.
Fucking fire.
But like more often than not, it's probably burning.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's insane. Yeah. But yeah. So you lost.
So I lost. I'm in the field. I'm in the pack now, which feels awful. I was hoping to at least have a game or two up at this point in the season, but I'm in the 6-5 pack. There's 5 of us.
That's crazy.
My points for are stupid good. Right up there with the best of you guys.
More than me.
You're third in points for.
It's these last 2 weeks have been killer, man. I've lost 3 in a row now. I started 6-2, so it's it's not good. But I'm sorry, I've lost 2 in a row. But I'm hoping to turn it around. I think. In the long run, my team will prevail. Thank you for the thumbnail.
8th in points for. Just pointing it out. I'm just saying.
8th in points. I'm not in Dynasty.
Yes, 8th in points for.
I'm 8th in points for.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
No, he's not. He is third.
Dude. What? Oh shit. Wait, what did I do? Okay, well, the thumbnail's wrong.
Nice.
Just slandering me.
Yeah. Nice.
Tyler's team fucking sucks ass.
Tyler sucks ass.
Score.
Where did I get 8th? What the fuck is wrong with me, dude?
Maybe league of record or something. I don't know.
Sterling's an 8th. Maybe
that's it.
Okay. Moving on.
Let me get through my matchup because it's quick. Logan traded away his entire team and is now dog ass.
Fucking bullshit. Give him a free win.
Yeah, crazy move.
Jay Mims, and he got 2 carries. Jordan.
Yeah, his best players were Elijah Moore, and Matthew Stafford and Jahmyr Gibbs. I want to fucking scream that he traded away goddamn Amon-Ra St. Brown, but for some reason pursued getting DJ Moore.
No, that was a separate trade. Let's talk about this one.
And Chris Olave.
No, but why are you trading away Amon-Ra St. Brown, who is fucking younger than DJ Moore, to go get DJ Moore? That doesn't compute.
It makes no sense.
He traded away Amon-Ra St. Brown and James Conner, and in return got Chris Olave, Michael Penix, a first and a second for 2025.
This makes me
Chris
sick.
Olave has more concussions than Tua. I don't know why you would want to be invested in this guy. You don't know whose quarterback's going to be. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think you could argue, is the best dynasty asset right now.
As of right now, I think you might be right.
You could
situation, quarterback, everything.
Yeah.
It's Amon-Ra.
Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb. I think Justin Jefferson, CeeDee Lamb, you could argue are below Amon-Ra at this point.
At this point, I would agree with you.
It's you can make an argument for any of the 4 of those guys, but I think it's Amon-Ra and a tier above those others right now. And then Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and then CeeDee Lamb right now. Like that's how it works out. Like I think you can make an argument for Jefferson or
I think there's a better argument for Jamar Chase, honestly, being right there with Amon-Ra at 1-2. But at any rate, why are you selling it for Chris Olave? What are you seeing, Chris Olave?
Crazy to me. It's crazy.
This trade right here. I genuinely think if I was Ben acquiring Amon-Ra and James Conner, who has a shit ton of picks, Logan could have asked for 2 more firsts, and I think it would have been fine.
3 first-round picks and Chris Olave for Amon-Ra is probably the going rate.
And James Conner. I would rather have 3 firsts, Chris Olave, and for James Conner and Amon-Ra. At least that is like value.
And I would throw Michael Penix in there for fucking nothing. He's never played a snap until
that one. That almost makes me madder. That almost makes me more upset about the deal because what the fuck are you doing, Michael Penix?
This man is smoking crack on his couch watching Michael Penis highlights on YouTube.
He's got Bo Nix. Like not for nothing, you couldn't be like
Logan loves looking at highlights of players he trades for. Like he loves it.
Like why wouldn't you ask for Bo Nix? I don't. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it.
He's got Bo Nix. Like at least Bo Nix is lighting it up right now. So anyway, we beat Logan.
Does he still have Stafford? Does he still have Stafford on his team?
Yeah.
What the fuck, Logan? I'm hitting him up right now.
Logan would be better off to drop Matt Stafford. Like his team would be better off to get lower points.
Trading for DJ Moore also doesn't make any sense. He traded for Deebo Samuel, then immediately traded him away.
I hit him up to get Deebo Samuel, and he was like, "Stop asking for Deebo Samuel."
And then trades Deebo Samuel and Tyreek Hill, and in return got DJ Moore and a 2026 first. That's it. That's all he got for that.
So basically, he traded Tyreek Hill for first and DJ Moore for Deebo Samuel, or vice versa.
Deebo Samuel hasn't done much lately, but I'd rather have him than DJ Moore, I think, this year.
When I asked him about the Deebo Samuel, because I was like, "Hey man, why did you get Deebo Samuel from John?" He was like, "Value's value." Like I'm like, "No,
value's value." Logan doesn't know what value is.
Works like that's not how it works, dude. He's a 28-year-old wide receiver who plays a very physical game on a team where they're gonna have to pay a quarterback, just paid a wide receiver. Like, what are you doing?
Deebo Samuel might not be on that team next year or the year after, and be completely irrelevant. And just not be usable at all.
He's so relevant because he's in a great situation for what he can do with his physicality, and there's a good chance he doesn't go somewhere where that's the same case.
Yeah,
he would have to go to Kansas City and take over for Xavier Worthy, and then he still wouldn't be good for fantasy.
But even
there.
so, Xavier Worthy isn't a physical, like, behind the line catch and run guy. He is a speedster that breaks plays, or like catches a screen pass and gets out of there. Like, Deebo Samuel plays a very specific role, and I just thought that was stupid because it just the whole Logan didn't make a single good move.
We could beat this to death. I do want to say that Logan is still like 4th in points. He has the most points against, but he could be 5 and 6 right now and 1 game out of the playoffs. There was no reason for him to give up.
And his 2 wide receivers he got rid of popped off this week.
Yeah,
and he probably, honestly, I mean, I had a big week. He might not have won, but
he would have had Tyreek Hill and Amon-Ra St. Brown and James Conner. Well, James Conner was on bye, but still, he would have had a great week. David Montgomery, he traded to me. He would have had David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs. They combined for like fucking 40 points.
He plays Sterling next week. Could have won that matchup. He then plays Frank the week after, and then the week after that, he plays Ben. And that might sound bad, but Ben's got both. Well, I mean, I guess that's actually not that bad. Ben's fine.
If he hadn't traded Ben, all of his players, he would have been fine.
That's true. He would have been much better off.
That's a big difference there.
Ben still had a good team, even without Amon-Ra St. Brown. But
yeah.
So
there's a chain of events where Ben isn't 2nd place right now because Logan doesn't do all this bullshit.
So enough beating Logan's dead corpse to death. Logan has fucked the league, and we all think less of him for it. So that's all that to say.
He did the same shit in League of Record too.
I got to win. I got to win this week. That matters a lot. That's 6 and 5 puts me in a much better spot. If Tyler loses next week and I win next week, I'm in really good standings.
I'll throw up if that happens. I hope we both win.
Yeah. And it's important too because Tyler is playing Troy, so he could very well get a win. And I'm playing John. And that would be, honestly, that's a big key factor for me. If John loses this week and John loses next week, which he's playing Troy,
who sucks.
But the big key here, the big important key here is that after those 2 games, because I play Tyler thereafter. So if I beat Tyler, I then get to play Troy while Tyler and John play each other. So I could be in a spot where I get a free win. One of them loses, and I take whoever loses spot.
How convenient is that? It's so awfully convenient for you, isn't it?
John, you said it earlier. The matchups are random. Boo fucking who.
Hey, man, I just want to say I was 1 and 4. I've won 6 in a row. We're in first place. We have the most points for. We're on a tear, and we're not stopping. We're not stopping.
You fucking wish.
We kick the shit out of. You know what? Credit where credit's due. Jake, I'll give it to myself. My team is a juggernaut right now. Okay.
What the fuck was that? Credit where credit's due. I'll give it to myself.
I'm saying what you should be saying right now. If you weren't an ignorant fuck. Okay. So here we are. Kick the shit out of Sterling.
You got David Montgomery for free. Good for you.
Yep,
okay, David Montgomery for free. Sure. I mean, I did give away Deebo Samuel and fucking who else did I give away? I forget. I don't even know. It's irrelevant now.
Sean Boutte.
Oh yeah, Boutte, Luke McCaffrey, and Laporta. Well, Dynasty. Jalen Hurts had a mediocre 18 points. Bijan Robinson, they didn't need him anymore because they only put 6 points up against Denver, but he still got 10 points. David Montgomery had 2 touchdowns. AJ Brown didn't get in the end zone, but still, again, this is kind of like Tyler's philosophy, where like my guys show up, but some people are going to pop off, and that's what David Montgomery did. But AJ Brown 11, Calvin Ridley put up 9, Kelsey big dud, only 2 points this week, but I'm not too worried. He's still Travis Kelsey. I had already won my matchup. And then Joe Mixon decided to put up 35 points and be the RB1. Did better than Saquon Barkley. 20 carries, 109 yards, and 3 touchdowns, and 44 yards through the air. Devontae Adams, garbage time. I'll take it, man. I think that's really what he's going to get this year. And Boswell, kicker 1 on the year, kicker 1 on my heart, and kicker 1 on the week, 24 points. So, yeah, Sterling's team. I mean, he's lucky he got a championship because the man doesn't do trades. His team is ancient, and he's really going to have trouble making this team competitive over the next couple of years with Derrick Henry, Patrick Mahomes, who's not great for fantasy, Cooper Kupp, Hunter Henry, Nick Chubb. I mean, Austin Eckler, all these guys are going to be irrelevant in 2 years. So
I think that's what we said 2 years ago. But fair play. I feel like it will actually be true this time.
yeah, you're right. He wasn't completely incorrect when he's like, oh, 30's not that old. It's not, but I mean, it hasn't really worked out.
is,
outlier. Derrick Henry is an outlier.
Oh,
Fair.
big time.
And Cooper Kupp, I
Like-
would say, also kind of an outlier.
Yeah. We were
Week
right
12.
about Nick Chubb.
Let's go. Week 12. We talked about who we're playing next week in League of Record. Please tell me we did. We did.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank God. Tyler, you're playing Troy.
Yeah, playing Troy. This one's personal for me, boys. This really fucked my season. If I beat Troy by that single point that he beat me by in week 1, things would be a little different right now, and I'd be feeling a lot better. So I'm coming for you, pal. I mean, he's got a great team. I think that he's got an underrated team.
And the Giants. That's his
It's
team.
the Texans and the Giants, but I mean, it's been working for him.
Tough to
He
argue
was
with.
kind of going into this season. We had him ranked pretty low, man. But he's well, I guess he is in last place. But he's gotten
tanking.
4 wins on the year. He's got Nico Collins, C.J. Stroud stack against Tennessee. I mean, that's worrisome. And Tyrone Tracy's been looking pretty good. So what I really need to happen this week is I need my guys back to being my guys. I need some hot performances. I'm looking at Josh Jacobs again. I'm looking at Aaron Jones again. I'm looking at DK Metcalf against Arizona too. I think that might be a little bit of a shootout. I would love to see DK Metcalf get in the end zone a couple times and really wrap this thing up for me. So I really hope Mike Evans is back healthy against the Giants as well. He's been sorely missed in Tampa Bay because that team through the first 6 weeks was unbelievable. Baker Mayfield has been playing the best football of his career this year. So if Mike Evans is back full health, this man needs every target. I think he should get 12 and Kate Otten should get 12, and then they'll win every game.
Right. Sure, unbiased.
I know that's what's been happening though. Look at the previous games. Kate Otten's been getting stupid targets. He had like a 17 target game or something. But anyway, he's not on my team. I wish he was. Fuck you, Austin. Holding me over fire for fucking Kate Otten. Like, all right, dude.
Traded him away like last night, I think.
Yeah, I think he did too. But anyway, so no, I got to win against Troy. I'm happy that I'm not facing either of you guys or Ben going into this next week. I would be kind of shitting myself a little bit.
Yeah.
So, fingers crossed. I think he still has Kate Otten, John. I saw he dealt in Njoku, but he's got Kate Otten and Trey McBride, which are honestly 2 very good dynasty tight ends to have right now.
I know. I think I was trying to get Kate Otten, and he was like, "That's my only guy I have left at this point," so he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, he was dealing in Njoku, so he said he wouldn't. But before then, he was like holding me over fire. He's like, well, I don't want to help your team. Your team's good. I'm like, everybody's team's fucking good. Do you want to get rid of him or not?
He's in last place. Just fucking trade your whole team away.
I know. I'm like, who gives a shit? It's Kate Otten. Come on. Nice. Haley Steinfeld reference.
Yeah, I don't know. What?
Yeah, so. Anyway.
Huh?
God.
Coming for you, Troy.
I leave for one episode, and that bit just gets less funny.
It's funny for me.
Boo! It's funny. Funny bit.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, so that's it. And we're moving on to me and Jake.
Yeah. No, that's
All right.
it for me.
All right, so I'll take the reins here. John's team is going to suck ass because that's who John is as a person, and the game knows that he's not.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was so mean.
I like you sort of sometimes.
I just traded for Devonta Smith. I traded away James Cook, who was going to be on bye this week because, I mean, I got a first as well as Devonta Smith for James Cook, which crazy value. Can we talk about that just a little bit?
Thank you, Sam. Jake's mean.
Yeah, so getting I mean, a first and Devonta Smith are both kind of fair value for Cook. A first alone, maybe not. But
I think
it is also
a little bit.
I think I overpaid.
Wait, what was the trade?
It was Devonta Smith and a 2026 first, your 2026 first, which have you looked at your team?
is good.
It's great right now. Tell me how
it'll be good next year. It'll be equally as good next year.
Yep, 33 and 34-year-old DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Ridley at 30.
I don't even need to start them to be good. Okay, just continue.
David Montgomery, surely he'll keep it up.
David, that's a bad argument. That's a bad take right there on that one. But anyway,
take? Like you're fucking stupid. Just keep. All right, go ahead and give your bullshit reasons why you're going to win.
David Montgomery's going to be in year 7 as an RB.
How old do you think David Montgomery is?
He's going to be 28 next year. That is the fall off age.
Derrick Henry's 31.
Derrick Henry is an outlier.
David Montgomery has been like
in 5 years into his career.
He's had a split
7 years into his career
with Jameer. Okay, I'm not debating this.
Right now,
David Montgomery will still be good next year. He's on a great team with a great offensive line.
I don't think he's going to be RB11. I don't think that's a crazy shot. All I'm saying,
you're so fucking biased. Continue. Go ahead. So, why are you going to beat me?
So I traded for Devonta Smith, who's facing up against the Rams. I think that could be a great matchup for him. They're giving up a fair amount of points to wide receivers. So hopefully it turns into that game. And it also helps take the top off a little bit from John because he's really banking on, albeit Mixon, but it's mostly Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown and Travis Kelce, who I think is going to be in a trap game because it's Carolina. I don't know as if they're just going to let Travis Kelce beat up on Carolina. I think Carolina is going to do the best to take him out of the equation as much as they can. But we'll see. I think I've got a shot as good as I have against any other team with Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey and Jefferson. Hopefully Kittle plays. That's a big piece. Kittle has to play.
Huge piece.
Like Kittle, if Kittle doesn't play, this is a way more concerning matchup, but it's looking like he should practice tomorrow. I'm going to monitor that. If he does, I'm way less worried. He's been on fire when he's played. They're very good at managing him when he's injured, and Green Bay has not been amazing against tight ends, so I think that could be a good game for him. And Juwan Jennings has also looked incredible. I'm excited to start him. He's got 11 targets in the last 2 games each.
There's no George Kittle last week.
Yeah, but there was George Kittle in week 10, and they both.
That's true.
So I'm not worried about it. I think it's a great start to be starting, 3 San Francisco players. Those are the 3 you kind of want to start if you are gonna. So my only major concern is Jonathan Taylor. Really, Jonathan Taylor has not been showing up as much as you'd like. He just fell out of RB2, but he's had some real good games. But he's not been showing up a whole lot, but he's still getting the work. He got 24 carries.
They're playing a real easy defense this week. I think he'll get a lot of points.
Detroit
Lions have not been good against the run whatsoever.
Terrible. So,
yeah, they haven't been best in the league.
I really thought week pretty good, right?
I thought they were going to take a nosedive. Look, you guys are dogpiling on about the one guy. I was like, hey, I don't think he's going to be all that great. And you guys were like, no, he's not going to be good next week. Yes, we're aware Jonathan Taylor's not going to be ideal, but my alternative option is starting Jalen Waddle over him, which absolutely not. But watch, that'll be the week Jalen Waddle finally blows up against New England and just beats.
It probably will be. I got.
All right, let me talk about how I think this matchup's going to go. Listen, Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. I think surely they have to have a touchdown connection. I think they're very due for that to happen. It hasn't happened since week 7. It's going to happen this week. Joe Mixon is Joe Mixon. I think he gets in the end zone twice. David Montgomery, you're telling me against Indianapolis, they're not going to have a 1-yard touchdown run with David Montgomery at least once. Calvin Ridley against Houston. How did he do? Have they played Houston yet this year?
No. Calvin Ridley has been pretty hit or miss. He had a good 3-game stretch there, but
I think
depends on what they do.
He's the question mark. Like he either has, I think it's a safe 7 to 8 points, but I think he could get up to 20. Travis Kelce, I don't see why they don't try to get him involved. I think they're playing Buffalo, so they had to be a little bit tricky. They had to do a few gadget plays and throw it to Noah Gray. He's gonna get involved against the Carolina Panthers. He just is. And I think so does DeAndre Hopkins. I don't see why not. If you're saying that George Kittle, Juwan Jennings, and Christian McCaffrey are going to take you to the promised land in Green Bay, then I don't see why Travis Kelce and Hopkins can't do that against the Panthers.
Hopkins has had 1 game over 20 points.
He's been with the team for 3 weeks. Give him some fucking time.
You got 5 points last week.
Okay. How's Jonathan Taylor?
9
doing?
points the week before.
I think
that's the only guy you just pile on about Jonathan Taylor, huh?
I think what's going to happen, John, unfortunately, in that Kansas City Carolina game is they're going to go up early. Kansas City's going to go up early. I would say probably 14-0 to start, and it's going to be to Noah Gray. It's going to be to nobody, basically. It'll probably be Noah Gray and Xavier Worthy, and then they're just going to run the ball for the rest of the entire game. I really don't think that they're going to put their vets, like hardcore playoff push vets, out there for a show against Carolina. That's what I would worry about.
Yeah, they're not the Lions.
I think you guys are wrong. I don't see they have no reason not to get these guys involved against the Panthers. The only reason they don't
absolutely
throw to them is because they're double, triple covered against these actual good defenses they're going against. So
the reason they don't throw to those guys is because they're going to go up early, control the game, run the
by
football,
getting touchdowns with these players
and wear them down.
When they're up by 3 touchdowns because they've already thrown 2 to DeAndre Hopkins, Travis Kelce, I don't care anymore. I've already beaten Jake. So
right. I'll let you have your fantasy.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to throw 2 touchdowns to Devonta Smith.
Of course, Jake. That's not going to happen, and it hasn't happened for like 3 fucking years. So why would it happen this week? You're an idiot. So Bijan Robinson is on bye this week, so of course Jake gets gifted that. But I still think I beat him by 20. There we go.
I like it.
I can't wait to see you in person and give you a big hug.
Yeah, and we're just going to be kind and cordial, and then you're going to lose, and I'm going to be so kind to you and not rub it in your face.
If I beat you in both matchups, then you have to get an Uber to the airport on Monday. How about that?
I'm not doing that.
I will not drop you off.
I pick you up, and I drive into Boston of all places to pick you up.
I'm taking a bus the last 3 trips.
You've been like, let me take a bus. You don't have to do that.
I have a meeting. I'm busy.
I do have a meeting. You show up on a Thursday.
I know. I just try to be convenient for you. Anyway. Michael drop you off. I mean Slink. Stocks to you. Okay. I think that's it. Tyler, you already talked about your matchup, so we can go.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right then. Survival football. Why don't we talk about that?
Survival football. Dudes and duds of the week.
Joe Mixon, Travis Kelce.
Oh.
Ooh. Yeah, I almost forgot about dudes and duds.
I'm going to say my dude, Josh Jacobs, almost propelled me to victory in Dynasty. My dud, get better. Justin Tucker.
Yeah,
do your job.
That's great.
Do your job.
Believe in him.
Cooper Kupp, welcome back. You are the dude of the week. My dud of the week. It's a tough one because I did have some pretty good matchups, but Jalen Waddle, he's earned several. I can call him my dud of the season. Fuck that guy.
Damn. Yeah, you paid up for Jalen Waddle a little bit too.
I did. Everybody had every reason to
Brandon
believe
Ayuk.
Oh yeah, I was jealous. I was like, God damn it, Jake got Jalen Waddle. I'm pissed. I wanted him. That was my reaction.
Hold on to him, but
yeah, you should
survive.
It's only 25.
Survival football. Okay, here we go. Let me pull up the notes here. Let's see where we're at.
Holy shit! Wow, that was way closer than I thought it'd be. I picked the Packers. Oh my god, they won by 1 point. That game was ridiculous.
Okay, so you got that one.
By the skin of my teeth.
All right. So Tyler up to 9-2. Picked the Packers last week. I picked the Texans, who blew out the Cowboys. So I'll take that one. Okay. Well, you didn't pick them, so clearly not.
I don't think I can. I think I already picked them.
The Texans?
Yeah.
You picked them in week 6. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You picked the Vikings. Did they win last week? Did we all get it right?
Yes, we did.
Wow. Look at us.
Look at us go.
7-4 with an asterisk. With an asterisk because Jake picked the 49ers twice.
Whatever.
So okay, week going into
5
week
and 5.
11.
They're not even that good.
Yeah, they're kind of a fake team too. Okay, how we got? Tyler, what do we got for matchups next week? I don't even know.
I got mine.
Okay.
I've got the Washington Commanders against the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Damn, that's crazy.
Lock it in, baby. Yeah, Cowboys looking like booty cheek. And so is Cooper Rush, especially Cooper Rush. Put Trey Lance out there. Just let him throw it. man. I don't know.
What if he starts? What if he starts next week, dude?
That would be exciting. Because then I'd get CeeDee Lamb fantasy points, and I wouldn't feel that bad about losing the segment. But
Well, you went Commanders? The Commanders.
yeah, it's got to be Commanders.
All right. Tyler Commanders. Jake, who you going with?
Broncos.
Broncos against the
Raiders.
Wow. Okay.
Ooh, that's going to be a spicy game.
It could go. I have faith it'll go for Broncos. I believe that.
Jake going with
Broncos defense has been on one, dude. They've been ridiculous.
Yeah, they have been.
All right. I just want to make sure you haven't picked Broncos because then you're really out of the count here.
Oh my God.
Bengals, Ravens, 49ers. How do we let that happen 2 weeks in a row? Ravens, Texans, Commanders, Lions, Saints, Chargers.
Yeah, wait, he picked Ravens twice.
Wait.
Week 2 and week 5.
Oh my fucking God. Jake, what the fuck?
Hey.
Oh my God.
1 week goes by and he's like, I didn't pick the Ravens. I haven't picked them yet.
All right. Just for that, Jake. I'm sorry.
No, that's that. Give me 2 asterisks. You can't take away. I still got them. I still picked it right. What? This is bullshit.
You have to make up for it. That's cheating.
That's bullshit. It's not cheating. You guys didn't
two
say
of the
anything.
best teams in the NFL twice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
5-5.
Make up for it.
San Francisco's 5-5.
Still, come on. Let's be real.
They're 500.
Jake, you
they're not a
fucking
good
cheated.
team.
Yeah, thank you, Slink. Seriously. Oh my God.
Whatever. You just want to win something.
Slink is like the guy that walks behind me like with a
he's like
a
your little
drum and
minion.
a cymbal. Like whenever I make a cool joke, he goes.
You like
Nice.
Hades, and he's like those 2 little goblin creatures. And
Yeah, it's me and Slink.
Hercules. That's it.
I just want to write this down. Make sure I don't give you another fucking easy victory here. Jake got the Vikings. They won. Tyler, you had who last week?
Last week I had the 49ers. Yeah, or the 49ers, the Packers.
Packers, they won. And I had
I had the 49ers and the Ravens last week.
That's crazy. Texans, they won. Okay, cool. I'll fix that later. Okay, so for fucking here we go. Hey man, I haven't been reaping that much. I've been on a tear. I've been on a winning streak since week 6, I think. Eagles,
Sean,
Bills, Lions, Commanders.
You have the opportunity to do the funniest thing right now as the Grim Reaper.
Should I pick the Patriots? Oh no, the
Even
Dolphins.
funnier. Even funnier.
Let me see.
There's a team that's 9-1 that just lost last week. That is playing maybe the worst team in football right now.
Oh, there's no way I could do that. Tyler, really?
You haven't picked them yet. That's a slam dunk.
Of course, nobody has picked them. Why can I not? Oh, they're playing in Carolina? Oh.
Yeah.
God, how funny would it be if they lost in Kansas City to the Panthers? Oh my God. Jeez, man.
It's a smart pick. It'd be a good reap. That's all I'm saying.
This is actually kind of tough this week. Have I picked I feel like I've gone Monday night 2 nights in a row, or 2 weeks in a row. I feel like the Chargers against the Ravens. Chargers could take that. In LA. What do you think?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I don't know, brother. I don't buy that. The Ravens just came off a brutal loss to a division rival. I think they're going to be looking for someone to hurt.
I think I agree.
It's a long flight, though. It's a long flight out to LA from Baltimore.
Sure.
On a Monday night? Man, fuck. I don't know. Okay. Let's be I'm going to go. Have I picked the Bucks yet? I have not. I'm going Buccaneers against the Giants. There you go. Mike Evans back in the fold.
Okay.
It's Buccaneers. It's Buccaneer season. Here we go.
Let's go, baby.
There we go. All right, that's survival football. Jake's got the Broncos. He's 5-6. Tyler 9-2 with the Commanders, and me 6-5 with the Buccaneers.
It's the only thing I've been good at this season. Fucking A.
All right. We made it this far, week 11. Hopefully you're still in the fold in your leagues. Probably by no help from us, but that's okay.
Definitely not.
Yeah, it's been a tough year. Some very low scoring weeks last week, and then this week I put up 180 in 2 separate leagues. So I don't think Jake can say that because he sucks. But anyways, thanks again for joining us. We'll probably be posting some shit on our stories at the Patriots-Dolphins game this weekend. Looking forward to that. And good luck in your Week 12 matchups.
Thanks for tuning in to Those Fantasy Dudes podcast.
You can look up the outro
next week and follow us at Those Fantasy Dudes on Instagram.
This man's tired. Get him some milk. This man needs some milk.
Get this man some milk.
Give him some milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know I could hit space bar. We've done this 50 times. Bye, guys.
Bye.